Fellow Rotarians, welcome to downtown, whether you're joining us virtually or in person. So a couple things I want just to touch on. You know, as I promised, this is when we start back with being done by 1:20. I want to thank you guys for the extra 10 minutes during the Centennial and Car Show. That ship has sailed, so we don't have to worry about that. But again, I do appreciate everybody being so flexible with that additional 10 minutes. It made a big difference. So leading us in the pledge and song, please welcome Curtis Dawson. After the pledge, Curtis is going to lead us in the singing, all by himself, of God Bless America. He joined the club in May of 18, classification, community, and social services. I think you know he's a CEO for the YMCA. He's a very impactful member of our board of directors. He's also a graduate of Evergreen State College, and he brought his wonderful wife, Sasha, with us today. So welcome, Curtis.
With the pledge, I pledge to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And since we want to grow the club, I will not be singing.
You gotta sing a little bit, huh?
A little bit.
So I know everybody's wondering what happened to Jen. Where is Jen, the piano? She's taking a break today. This is actually happens to be Chris's stuff, so that's the reason that's not here, right, Chris? That's right. Okay,
yes,
that's right.
That's
Okay,
right.
so we're going to do please everybody, please be seated. A couple things I just want to touch on. First, hats off to everybody on what I think was just an amazing car show. Thanks to past President Joni Condit for her stellar leadership, and. I guess I'd ask everybody to be patient. Everybody keeps saying, you know, what are the numbers? Just be patient. Give the committee a chance to kind of go do that. So there is, if you missed the deal that here comes in Joni after we were just saying nice things about her. You just got a standing ovation, Joni. So if you happen to miss the K-Gun, our friends at K-Gun did a really fun thing about the car show. And I thought it was inspirational. We might all enjoy it. So I think we're going to do that first. So Team Switcher, if you could roll that video, that'd be great.
Hundreds of classic cars converged in Tucson today after COVID-19 kept them in their garages last year. Now on your side's Ryan Fish takes us to the Tucson Classics Car Show.
After a COVID cancellation last year, the Rotary Club of Tucson's Classics Car Show revved back to life on Saturday, welcoming hundreds of cars and thousands of people.
We sold out our car spaces for our car entrance, the earliest ever.
A lot of horsepower and local star power.
Now that I came, it's amazing. I will not miss it again.
Arizona women's basketball coach Adia Barnes was this year's Grand Marshal, and she brought her team along for the ride.
Beautiful cars I fell in love with. Some remind me of when I was a child. Some I've never seen before, like this one. It's just good to go out and meet people, and I think that's what it's about. I think that's why Tucson has gotten behind us, because we go out in the community and do stuff like this.
Models from 1921 to 2021 on display. A century of cars as the Rotary Club of Tucson celebrates its 100th birthday.
We're the largest club in the state. To us, it's 100 years of service above self to our community.
The club is pledging $250,000 to the Pima J. Ted Innovative Learning Center.
trains and educates students that are going to hopefully have wonderful jobs to stay in our community, helping to our business community be a great success.
Visitors with an up-close view of the cars.
And yes, sometimes we even get to sit behind the wheel for a little bit too.
Owners like Mickey Miles Felton and his 62 Corvette are living out a dream by sharing their classics with strangers.
You meet people that had that car or they relate to that car, you know, when they were younger. You have an opportunity to let people see things that they haven't seen in a while.
In Tucson, Ryan Fish, KGUN 9 on your side.
That was excellent. As everybody knows, Dan Mary's also served as our MC for our Centennial, so it was great to see KGUN involved. As you're getting ready to enjoy your lunch, we do have a special announcement before we break for lunch. Immediate past President Jennifer Hoffman's going to come up. She got an announcement about our vote for our new board for 22 and 24. So please join me in welcoming Jen.
Hey everybody. So today's an exciting day. We have our elections for our board, as Mark said, for 2022 through 2024. You each should have had a ballot on your chair. You vote for no more than 3 candidates. At the bottom, please write your name and your badge number. If you don't know your badge number, look on the back of your badge, and ta-da, it's right there. Please note, family members and honorary members cannot vote. It has to be active members. Also, and do not turn them into Dorena and Carrie. Once you've voted, you will be having a past president, Cliff, Bob, Chuck, or myself pick up the ballots. And quick note, there is a clarification we need to make. While Dan Calm did join Rotary originally in 2009, it was in a different club in Tucson. He joined our club, the Rotary Club of Tucson, in January of 2020. So just wanted to make that clarification, and vote away, you guys. No hanging chads.
Jen, thank you. We're going to just enjoy your lunch. We'll be back probably in about 15 minutes with our program. We got to keep going. So I want to just really quickly, a special welcome. I don't know where she's hiding, but where's Candy Vactor? There she is. I just want to welcome our honorary member, Candy Vactor, here. Thanks for all you do and have done for the car show. You're just amazing. To introduce our visiting guests and Rotarians, we've got that amazing Sergeant-at-Arms, Chris Dodge. He joined us in February of 20, classification entertainment music. He owns Chris Dodge Entertainment. He's a U of A grad. Welcome, Chris.
We have some cheeseheads in the house here today, and I say that affectionately because my wife is one of them. From the Rotary Club of Madison, Wisconsin, please welcome Angela Bartell and Jeff Bartell. Hello, Angela. Hello, Jeff. As well as Regina Milner. Welcome, Regina. And guest of Gary Hirsch, Mr. Bing. Stand up, say hello, Mr. Bing. A guest of myself right there at the same table. Say hello to Raji Bear, everybody. And a guest of Glenn Ewing, Joop de Bruin. There he is. Hey, Ewan. Sorry. I said Ewing because I was thinking about Glenn. Hey, Joop. And guest and daughter of Lynn and Dan DeVoe. Say hello to Rosalind DeVoe. Hi, Rosalind. And guest of Steve Pickering, Cheryl and Jerry Peden. Hi, Cheryl and Jerry. And guest and the better half of Curtis Dawson. Say hello to Sasha Dawson right there. And same could be said of the guest of Jim Murphy. Say hello to Connie Murphy. Hi, Connie. And I have one more guest of Waukee. Say hello to Mark Wersbinski. Where are you, Mark? Hey, same table. Hi, Mark. That's all I got, Mark.
Thank you, Chris. So let me ask you a question. Did everybody get their edition of this? This just came in. Did everybody get this? Did anybody have a chance to see two Rotarians with a full-page spread? Daryl and Gary? How cool is this? No fine. Just want to tell you guys thank you for everything that you do for this. That's really cool. Okay, so on to the program. Please sit back and enjoy this short video about introducing our program today. I want to say special thanks to Rick Rose and Film Creations for its production, and to our pal Matt Russell for sharing his talents and showcasing our keynote speakers. We promised you no less than 4 music programs a year. We thought we would kick it off with a commitment with a Rotary favorite. Team Switcher, can you roll that video?
Our speaker today is Crystal Stark, a powerhouse vocalist with national credentials. Crystal got her start right here in her hometown of Tucson, Arizona. Her early teachers included famed soprano Faye Robinson and jazz legend Jeff Haskell. After graduating magna cum laude from the University of Arizona with a degree in music education, Crystal auditioned against 100,000 other contestants for American Idol and made it to the semi-final round. At the competition, Crystal forged a close relationship with runner-up Katharine McPhee, who invited Crystal to join her national tour. Crystal has won numerous awards, among them Adult Contemporary Vocalist and Best of Show at Gospel Music Association's Music in the Rockies competition, and she was invited to perform at Disney World's Night of Joy, a Christian-themed music celebration. In her subsequent travels, Crystal has shared the stage with such talents as trumpeter Rick Braun, guitarist Matt Marshak, and she has appeared on The Tonight Show, The Ellen DeGeneres Show, Regis and Kelly, The Today Show, and Jimmy Kimmel Live, among others. Internationally, Crystal has performed in Mexico, China, and most recently, the Caribbean islands. In 2020, Crystal formed her own online vocal school and currently has a full roster of students. With our very own Chris Dodge, Crystal has co-created several tribute shows, including To Ella with Love, First Ladies of Song, a symphonic tribute to Donna Summer, and their latest creation, Whitney Houston, The Evolution of an Icon, premiered in 2020. As you'll soon see, Crystal doesn't just take the stage, she owns it. So let's have a melodic Rotary welcome for Miss Crystal Stark.
lullaby of old Broadway. Thank you so much. You know, I feel like during that video, I'm like, who is this person they're talking about that did all of these things? I have to add this to the list because it really is an honor to be in a room where so many people do such wonderful things for our community. So thank you very much for having me today. We are doing tunes from our Ella Fitzgerald tribute show because we thought maybe you'd like some of them because we love them.
We love them.
We love every song. And a little birdie told me
What's that?
that this song is your favorite song.
Yeah, that birdie was me.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is
So.
my favorite.
Blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see. Bluebird singing a song, nothing but blue words all day long. I never saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right. I'm noticing the days hurrying by. When you're in love, my how they sigh. Blue days, all of them gone. Nothing but blue skies from now on. Dodge on the keys. Never saw the sun shining so bright. Never saw things going oh so right. I'm noticing the days hurrying by. When you're in love, how they fly. Blue days, all of them gone. Nothing but blue skies from now on.
See, that was a good song.
It was a good song, and
Yeah.
I like that your shirt matches Blue Skies.
Yeah.
Did you do that on purpose?
Yeah.
I feel like you did.
Yeah. And
right?
we didn't actually call each other. And we both wore blue today.
Because I just knew that was going to happen that way. And what is your official title? What was on your button?
Oh, it said Sergeant at Arms.
Sergeant at Arms.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm going to call you that all the time from now on.
Oh, please.
Just so you know.
Thanks, Crystal.
So I did a little bit of scatting in that last song, and I've been doing some Ella Fitzgerald shows in Phoenix lately, and there's people who don't know what scat singing is. And so I have to tell them, you know, the do's and the bops and the boos and the la, that's scat singing, where your voice is essentially emulating an instrument. And Ella Fitzgerald was a mastermind at this. So we thought we'd do a song that's completely scat singing.
So there's no words?
There's no words.
No lyrics to remember?
No. I mean, it's the easiest song I'm going to sing all day.
Easy. Easy peasy. All right, let's do it. You know, just like we said, easy peasy. I think we all could do that.
We all could do that. Ready? Let's all sing along, right? Let's put the words on the screen. Oh, wait.
I have no idea how you do that, Crystal.
I mean,
yeah.
It's a lot of nonsense.
Yeah.
You know, it really helps. It pays off that I was always a mumbler growing up. That's when it pays off, is in that song.
Yeah, all that speech therapy I went through.
Yeah, you could never.
You know.
All right. So we thought we'd do a ballad for you this morning, and this is one of my very favorites. There's a saying old says that love is blind. Still we're all often told, seek and ye shall find. So I'm going to seek a certain lad I've had in mind. Looking everywhere, I haven't found him yet. He's the big affair I cannot forget. Only man I ever think of with regret. I'd like to add his initial to my monogram. Tell me, where is the shepherd for this lost lamb? There's a somebody I'm longing to see. I hope that he turns out to be someone who watch over me. 'Cause I'm a little lamb who's lost in the wood. I know I could always be good to one who watch over me. Although he may not be the man some girls think of as handsome, to my heart he carries the key. Won't you tell him please to put on some speed, follow my lead. Oh, how I need someone who watch over
Wow.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun doing
So,
that.
maybe I didn't tell you this, that
Okay.
Gershwin, who wrote that, is also one of my favorites.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think another little birdie told me that too. Another bluebird.
Another little
Yeah,
bluebird.
yeah. Gershwin is a good one.
But this one is one of your favorites,
Yes,
I know that.
it is. Time after time, I tell myself that I'm so lucky to be loving you. Time after time, I tell myself that I'm so lucky to be loving you. So lucky to be the one you run to see in the evening when the day years will show. You've kept my love so young, so new, and day after time I tell myself that I'm so lucky to be loving you.
That's Crystal Stark, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. How about we do one more for you?
Yeah,
Is that
we
all
have one more for you guys today, if that's okay. Yes? All right.
All right. And real quick, fellow Rotarian, he came sitting in with us here. Give it up for Dan DeVoe, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so we thought we'd end with kind of a downer of a song.
Grab your coat, get your hat, leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Can't you hear the pitter-patter of that happy tune in your step? Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with those blues on parade, but I'm not afraid. I crossed over, now I'm walking in clover. If I never had a cent, I'd be rich as Rockefeller with gold dust at my feet. On the sunny side of the street, grab your coat and everything, and leave your worries on my doorstep. Just direct your feet to the side of the street that's sunny. Can't you hear the pitter-patter of that happy tune in your step? Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with those blues on parade, but I'm not afraid. Crossing over, walking in clover. If I never had a cent, I'd be rich as Jeff Bezos with gold dust at my feet. On the sunny side of the street, I'm
Wow, was that incredible or what? That was just completely amazing. So here's what's kind of cool. As you guys know, we have a Make Way for Books library where we support literacy, and it's probably really appropriate. For those that don't know, Crystal's a very big supporter of anything to do with youth. She's performed for the Boys and Girls Club at our event. She's really big with Big Brothers, Big Sisters. I think this book is really appropriate. Singing in the Rain. She has signed that. That'll go into our Make Way for Books library. What an outstanding performance.
You know, when I was at the Boys and Girls Club, I went every summer, and that's definitely one of the books that I would have pulled out and read as a young me. So thank you. That means the world to me.
Crystal, no, thank you. Thank you. By the way, I'm sure none of the gals noticed. Did you check out the shoes? I'm just saying. Did anybody notice the shoes? Two things I wanted to mention really quickly, just a kind of a trick question. Who knows what the 50th anniversary of something is Saturday? Nobody's got it? 50th anniversary of Ecbo fountains will be on Saturday. And isn't it cool that after all these years, we finally have water running in it again? So Ecbo Fountains is right here at the other side of us. For those that don't know, that was done by a really famous architect named Garrett Ecbo. In any other community where you have an Ecbo landscape feature, it typically involves water. Most of them are on the historic register. This one is no different. And so on behalf of Rio Nuevo, we're just excited that we're able to bring water back to that thing. Just really absolutely love that. We're not building any aquariums, thank you. And then not to end on a downer with just that announcement, but if people would think about Chuck Huckleberry, as people probably know, Chuck had a bad bicycle accident. He's in the hospital. He's got brain swelling. We just all need to wish him the best. So it's time to move on to something a little more happy. We do have a birthday Rotarian, Waki Red Star Rubinski. How about that for a name? So she was born today, which is really fun. So she's here celebrating her birthday with us. She joined the club in June of 2015 with the classification Real Estate Land Sales. She owns WVR Realty and WVR Consulting. So here's some things. You're asking, what do you not know about Waki? You ready for this? She was suspended from an all-girls Catholic school 3 times. I'll let her explain, and maybe Mark can help, what was up with that. Why did she join? She believes very strongly in Rotary's mission. Why she stays? Because of all of you guys. And what is she going to do to make it better? She's going to continue working as a team and find ways to volunteer. Waki, come say hi on your birthday.
Hello, everybody. Today is my birthday, and my incident with the Girls Catholic School, that was 50-something years ago. Today I'm just turned 72, so I'm a old back, I guess that's what you call that, geriatric. But anyway, I'm thank you for. Well, he's not here anymore, my sponsor, which is David Volk, and I guess he went to another, another Rotarian club, because it's not the same date that he's have a conflict. And also, thank you for my mentor, Crat. Yeah, and thank you for everybody. I'm really enjoying being here. I met a lot of very, very good friends. All these friends in that table always make me laugh. Frank, Scott, and my best friend, Sarah, and everybody else. It's just make me feel good here. And thank you so much. And this is the check for the Rotary.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Waki. By the way, she is one of 2 women who has been showcased twice in Irv's Fly Fishing Fun. More on that later. So history moment. As promised, we're going to have a history moment every week to showcase our club's remarkable achievements over the past. Today we're going to hear from past president Bob Schaft. Bob joined our club in April of 1992. His classification is consulting, marketing. He owns Customers for Life. Bob is a U of A grad, and he was affectionately nicknamed PowerPoint Bob during his tenure in 2003 and 4 as our president. Please join me in welcoming PowerPoint Bob. When do you want to give the badge to Roger? At the end, okay.
Good afternoon. It's my pleasure today to honor the history of our remarkable Rotary Club by honoring one of our remarkable past presidents, Roger Harwell. Before we show parts of his past president's video, I'd like to share a few things about Roger that make him so qualified and why he has done such a great job in our club and as president. So, Roger was born in Dallas, Texas, grew up in El Paso, has a bachelor's degree from the U.S. Air Force Academy, a master's degree from the Air Force Institute of Technology, and an MBA from the University of Arizona. He's a principal and an owner of GLHN Architects before he retired, and he had responsibility there for the electrical engineering side of that architecture firm. He was our president in 2005, and he has done something that almost every past president strives for, but it's something that he has done remarkably well. He has left traditions in our club that have lasted way past his presidency. So let's hear about some of those from Roger Harwell.
The year I became president was a centennial Rotary, or the prior year was a centennial year, and the Rotary International Conference was in Chicago. And it was a centennial event. And we went, Jerry and we had a marvelous time in Chicago. And while there, we got to tour the RI offices. And while we were there, Jerry and I found ourselves in the office of the president of RI by ourselves, wandering around, looking around. So we looked in the drawers and the cabinets to see what was in there. And lo and behold, we found this unique telephone and didn't know really quite what it was. So we did a little searching and looking, and turns out that was a telephone that the RI president used to contact Paul Harris in heaven.
Amazing.
And there it was, right there in our hands. We realized, oh my gosh, what is this? Well, I didn't think much more about it. Well, when we got home, opened my suitcase, there was the phone in my suitcase. Well, how did it get in my suitcase when I got... My dear wife, Jerry, she knew I needed all the help I could get in my Rotary year. So surely she had something to do with getting this phone into my suitcase. So it dawned on me, well, maybe I could use it, call Paul Harris for some advice. So I decided that my very first meeting, I would do that. So lo and behold, I tested the phone at my very first meeting, dialed up Paul Harris in heaven, and much to my surprise, he answered.
Oh my gosh.
And not only did he answer, he was charming and entertaining. We had a grand time talking on the phone and talking about all kinds of things. I don't even remember what, but a lot of fun things. The club got a lot of laughs out of it. I remember a few things. We had an ambassadorial scholar was to my right, and she was our guest speaker for the day. And lo and behold, Paul Harris divined that she was there, and he asked me to deliver a high five to her, which I did, which was quite fun and amazing to the young lady that she would get a high five from Paul Harris. The other thing that I did in that first meeting that I'm kind of proud of is I had noticed that in years past, sometimes the meetings ended in just kind of unceremoniously, and I know a lot of important things were said during the meetings that people forgot. They didn't make notes or anything. So I thought it was important to recap. So at the end of the meeting, I said to wrap up, and I recounted. Summary.
Yeah.
Mentioned the birthday people and mentioned this meeting for that. There's a meeting for that. And don't forget about this and all these things. And I thought, and that stood the test of time. I'm proud of that.
Carried on.
That's carried on. And the other thing I did in my first meeting, well, the first 100 years of Rotary had just ended. So I thought, why don't we end the meeting with a toast to the next 100 years of Rotary? So I did that. So I asked the club to stand up and end the meeting with a toast to the next 100 years of Rotary. And that was wonderful. And that was a great way to end the meeting, and everyone stood up and then went off their own direction. And it dawned on me two things. A, what a great way to end the meeting. Get everybody on their feet. Number two, focus them on some positive message, something positive. I mean, and so I said, well, we can do that the rest of the year. Why don't we do that every meeting? So that's what I did. I started that tradition of ending the meeting with a toast.
So where is Roger Harwell? There he is. Okay, good. That's really good. Just a minute. One of the things that, one of the other things that has lasted for a long time is this telephone thing, and so I thought I'd give this a try. This is the original telephone right here that he used to talk to Paul Harris. And I wanted to show it to you. It's supposed to light up, but it isn't doing that right now. But let me see if I can reach Roger. Roger, we don't have to dial this kind of phone, but Roger, one of the amazing things that you've just recently accomplished and have for the past 5 or 6 years as head of our Tucson Classics Car Show ticket sales is that you produce remarkable results, particularly this year when the ticket price was raised from $5 to $10 to support our amazing goal of $250,000 for JTED. Could you share with us for a minute how you accomplished such a remarkable feat this year?
Well, thanks, Bob. Thanks for that tribute. That's very kind of you. Yeah, we had a great ticket selling season this year, I'm proud to say. And as most of you know, my sidekick, Jeannie Zita, did all the heavy lifting on that. And we can't thank Jeannie enough. And of course, Joni, who's not going to support buying tickets for the amazing car show chair? Joni, it's a great, I think, we don't know how many tickets we've sold yet, but when we find out the final number, we're going to be really proud. I'm sure of that.
We're really proud of you, Roger Harwell. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Bob.
You're on. Hey, Roger. Don't sit down yet. So it's kind of interesting. I was hanging in my office this morning. I get this phone call from this guy, Paul Harris. It was a very sheepish call, I got to tell you. He asked me to do him a favor. It dawned on him, I guess, that he had forgotten to do something, and he asked me if I'd take care of it for him. I guess you were never really given your past president's badge. So Paul asked me if I would take care of that and offer my apologies for him. So here we go.
Hey, there it is. Yeah. Tucson Rotary will get your badge in 25 years or less.
By the way, I have no idea how Paul got my number, but my guess is somebody gave it to him. So hopefully all you guys bought some raffle tickets. We've got some big numbers coming up here. I'm going to welcome Chris Dodge back to the microphone to kind of do the raffle.
Yeah. So it's Walkie's birthday, and we had a reckoning earlier. I think it was with Alan, right? He said, I want to make sure the King of Clubs is still in there. So it's still in there. So you guys can all see it. All right, so I'm going to shuffle it up. You too? No, it's just to you, Ann. Just to you. All right, so if she picked the King of Clubs, then you've won like almost $2,000. If not, you've won 65, I think is what. Is that right? 65. So pick the winning ticket number. Walkie, you got it? All right, look at your tickets, guys. The winning number is 681840. Who won? Bob. Do you wanna play the odds, double or nothing? Do you think you got it? Okay, the way this is supposed to be played is wah wah wah, 7 of hearts. But I'm gonna go bring you some money right now, Bob. All right, take it. Oh, hold on a second. He's not here, so just do your.
Oh, he's not?
Yeah. So just do yours.
Okay. Okay, we're going to hop into a couple of slides. We're going to hop in first with Irv's Fly Fishing Fun. If we could roll that, that'd be great. Switch your studio team. So this is kind of fun. First off, our fund's grown to $3,200. This money we'll use in the community, probably most likely for the Boys and Girls Club project that we're doing around the duck hockey rink. Kind of cool. This is her niece, Ann Lacero's niece. Tracy, this is a fish that she caught. Ann could tell you all about her, but talk about an outside adventurer with some of the stuff that she's doing. Pretty amazing. Ann, thanks for your very generous donation. Because of that, we're now, as I mentioned, north of $3,000. So thank you. Anybody that's got a fish they want to showcase, you want to make the Wall of Fame, there you go. You can probably see your name and face up there. I'm going to have to start making some of those pictures smaller, though, the way we're going.
It's all right.
And for some people that caught big fish, it won't be a problem. Bob Logan might be a little issue for you. Next up, Curtis Dawson. Curtis has got a little announcement on our Salvation Army bell ringing. Curtis.
Well, since we've had like a 2-week break since the car show, 3-week break, it's time to get back to work. We're going to have Salvation Army bell ringing here in the next month. We're finalizing the date and the locations, so please be on the lookout for a sign up for that. And thank you very much.
All right.
I think you've got a little announcement about some visors and caps and shirts.
I do. Ann Lancero, if you have her number, call her. And if you don't, you probably look it up in the... Oh, are you here, Ann? Oh, I didn't know you were here. I was told that you weren't, so I'm going to come and let you just do it.
Hi, everyone. If anybody would like to have a shirt or a visor, please let me know. I have some sizes, and if we run out of sizes, maybe we can get some made. But we do have, I don't know if John is here or not, but I brought his shirt he wants today.
Do you have samples?
I do have some samples with me.
Can you show us?
We got samples. You can see it on the screen. Look at that.
That's a visor.
Visor. The shirt. How much does the shirt cost, Ann? $15. That's $25 for the visor. Nice. All right. I got a quick Happy
Liam? We got a Happy Jackson, you say?
We do. We have a Happy Jackson. Gift of Gary Hirsch. Mr. Bing here has a Happy Jackson. You got to stand up and you have 60 seconds or you owe us more.
All right. You know me well, so you might have to grab the mic away, Chris. Real quick, welcome, and I feel very welcome today. Mr. Beans Presents, we produce Separate Clubs, which is a dancing, dinner, and floor show. And we've been absent because of COVID, and our residency has been for 5 years at Hacienda del Sol. And we rebranded, and we are launching Arizona's first gospel Sunday brunch, November 21st. And we partnered with Savoy Opera House, which is our new residency at Trolldestown. Gospel means good news. It's a theatrical experience. And anyone that wants to be just feeling alive and loving life all over again, please join us for our premiere. And Chris Dodge and Rotary would have the information. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Big.
Isn't Crystal singing then, too?
Crystal Stark. Crystal Stark is the headliner on that on November. Yeah.
Very cool. So I know we've probably got some announcements on our new board. Is that head count done yet? Uh-oh. Got a calculator out.
Are we close?
Any hanging chads or anything?
All right.
You ready?
You want to come to
Come
the
on up,
do a
Past
drum
President
roll,
Cliff.
guys, right? The suspense is killing me. All right, take it away.
Thank you for a record turnout for our voting. At least I think it's a record. I don't know. It might be. However, just so you guys know, we did have 12 people that did not put their names on their ballots. So just like in grade school, that gets thrown into the trash. Luckily, had no effect on the results. So these 3 people will be joining the current board members that are staying. Jeannie Flower, Rob Lemaster, and Joe D will remain on the board. And the following 3 will join them for Bruce's year. That's Alan Rogers, Wes Wiggins, and Jeannie Zeta. Congratulations.
Wow, thank you, Past President Cliff. You know, I don't know about you, but I kind of looked at that ballot, and I had a hard time. I couldn't quite figure out. I wanted to vote for all 6 of them, but then I'd have to throw out the 3 that are going to stay, and I don't want to get rid of them either, so what the heck. Thank everybody for standing for that election. What a great addition, and again, there wasn't a bad choice with any of that. So in closing, I just want to thank everybody for joining us today, whether you're virtual or in person. If anybody would like to donate to the scholarship cups, those are on the table. If you have not received your Rotary pin, Doreen or Carrie can help you with that. I'd like to say happy birthday again to Walkie. Next week, our amazing program committee has Archaeology Southwest. Bill Dole is going to be our keynote speaker. So please join me in a toast if you would. Here's to those that are musically inclined, like Dan and Crystal and Chris. Thank you all 3 for an amazing performance. We are adjourned. And by the way, these tickets, I don't know, man. I'm going to give them back to you.